Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyat Virada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Nighanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamasraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Geeta Brutaduhe Namaha Sarvo Panishado Gavo Dobha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsat Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Geeta Amrutam Mahat. Geeta Amrutam Mahat. Mahat Amrutam. Geeta Amrutam Mahat. Okay. Now, with Bhagavan grace, we were in Slokam number 14, 14th Adhyayam. Rajasi Pralayam, Yatasasti Palam Dukkam Adhnanam. Okay, Sathya Vichakinanam. Uddham Kachanti. I think we finished 18. And we start with 19 today. Okay, let us just go through 18 again. Slokam number 18.
Excuse me, கொஞ்சம் உங்க வாய்ஸ் கொஞ்சம் இதா இருக்கு, டிஸ்டார்ட்டடா இருக்கு.
ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா இருக்கா? இப்ப
ஆமா
கேக்குதா?
ஆமா, you're breaking up for me.
Okay, one second, because I'm using mobile phone. One second. Can you hear me now?
ஆமா, இப்ப கிளியரா இருக்கு.
Okay.
இப்ப கிளியரா இருக்கு.
The mistake, I think I pressed the volume button down a little.
Okay.
Because I got hold of the phone also. I'm actually mobile, so I'm not stationary. That's the problem. Now,
Okay.
Okay, Slokam number 18. Urdhvam gachanti satvastha madhye tishtanti rajasaha jaganya guna vrittistha adho gachanti tamasaha. Was it clear? Hello? Is it clear now?
இப்ப கொஞ்சம் கிளியரா இருக்கு.
Okay, very good. So, moving on to Slokam number 19. When he becomes aware that there is no doer of deeds other than the three tendencies, sattva, rajasic and tamasic gunas, and learns that there is a supreme entity beyond the three gunas, then he experiences me. Now, the same message Bhagavan gave in the previous adhyayam, right? So, one thing in taking Bhagavan's message to heart and imbibing it, it is not like the way we are normally trained in school, like first chapter to 18th chapter, and each chapter is built upon the other. No, it is not like that. You know, that's not the way the Vedic education was, okay? And in any slokam, if you pay attention, all the complete message of the Gita comes through, okay? So, this is, we saw this say again in 13th Adhyayam, Bhagavan repeats this again in 14th and 14th, Slokam number 19. Nanyam gunebhyaha kartaram yada drishtan anupasyati gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam sodhi kachati. Nanyam gunebhyaha kartaram yada drishtan anupasyati gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam sodhi kachati. Nanyam gunebhyaha kartaram yada drishtan anupasyati gunebhyaha cha param veti madbhavam sodhi kachati. Padangal are na anyam gunebhyaha kartaram yada drishta anupasyati gunebhyaha cha param veti madbhavam saha adhikachati. Yada, when drishta, the one who sees, like people, you and me and everybody, we are all seeing, we are all experiencing things. Drishta means not only seeing, it also means experiencers. One, the experiencer. Gunebhyaha is beyond or in addition or more than the gunas that Bhagavan explained to us just now. Anyam kartaram, another entity. Okay, another anyam gunebhyaha, in addition to or more than the gunas, anyam kartaram, another doer, na anupashyati, does not experience, is not there, is not there, na anupashyati, is not seen. Gunebhyaha cha param, beyond the gunas, something that is even more supreme, something that is beyond the gunas, veti, knows, tada, then, saha, he, madbhavam, see, yadbhavam tadbhavati, madbhavam, the consciousness, the awareness, the oneness with me, adhigacchati, obtains very quickly, immediately. What does he say? One who experiences that there is no other doer other than the gunas, and also there is an entity that is beyond the gunas, that is supreme to it. One who knows as such, he attains my supreme state. Nanyam gunebhyah kartaram yada drishtanupasyati gunebhyascha param veti madbhavam sodhigacchati. Slokam number 20. The body is created by the three gunas, sattva, rajasic and tamas. Transcending these three gunas, the tendencies, the indweller, the atma, kshetrajna, okay, who is delusively bound by these three gunas to the body, like the way you and I and everybody are. Once you transcend the three gunas, what happens? The indweller within me, for example, releases himself from the bondage of birth, death, old age, and misery, and attains the deathless state again. That means once I recognize the gunas that are in play, I focus on the indweller, I become the indweller, the Atma himself, which is my true state. Gunanetan atitya trin dehi dega samudbhavan janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimuktah amritam asnute. Gunanetan atitya trin dehi dega samudbhavan janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimuktah amritam asnute. Gunanetan atitya trin dehi dega samudbhavan janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimuktah amritam asnute. Padangal are gunane, yetane, atitya, trin, dehi, deha samudbhavan, janma mrityu jara dukkaihi, vimuktah, amritam asnute. Deha samudbhavan. See, deha samudbhavan. You can understand and appreciate Sanskritam very beautifully. These are simple words, right? Samudbhavan, right? And deha samudbhavan. In this case, we, to put it crudely, the creator, one who created this deham, okay? Yetan, that means the dehi, the indweller. Yetan, threen gunan, yetan, these, threen gunan, the three gunangal, the three characteristic tendencies, rajasic, tamasic and sattvic. Atitya, going beyond that. Janma, mrityu, jara, dukkaihi. Janma, birth, mrityu, death, jara, old age, dukkaihi, and the miseries that comes from all this. Vimuktaha, and gets released from these miseries. This dehi, amritam, immortality, asnute, obtains. Gunanetanatitya trin dehi deha samudbhavan janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimukto mritam asnute. Next question comes. Arjuna is listening very attentively. He says, Swami, how can we, he says, you go beyond the gunas, then you go amritam asnute. How can it transcend the gunas? And what are the lakshanangal? What are the adayalangal, as we say in Tamil, right? Of a person who has transcended the gunas. How does he look like, right? And that's a question Arjuna is asking next, because he really wants to know. Arjuna said, my dear Lord, with what qualities is he able to transcend the three tendencies? What is his conduct like? How does he transcend the three tendencies? See, what qualities is he able to transcend? What is his conduct like? And how does he transcend the three gunas? Arjuna uvacha. Kair lingaihi strin gunan etan atito bhavati prabho. Kim acharaha katam chaitam strin gunan ativartate. Arjuna uvacha. Kair lingaihi strin gunan etan atito bhavati prabho. Kim acharaha katam chaita strin gunan ativartate. Arjuna uvacha. Kair lingaihi strin gunan etan atito bhavati prabho. Kim acharaha katam chaitam strin gunan ativartate. Padangal Arjuna uvacha. Kaihi lingaihi strin gunan etan atitaha bhavati prabho. Kim acharaha katam cha etan strin gunan ativartate. Asking, Prabho, my dear Lord, my dear Bhagavan, etan trin gunan, these three gunan, the tendencies, kaihi lingaihi, lingam is very important. Lingam means the adayalangal. Okay, when we say lingam, sivalingam and all that, they all denote something. Okay, that basically it's a quality. What is it? Lakshanam. Kaihi lingaihi, with what qualities, with what attributes, okay? Atitaha, going beyond, bhavati, being, atitaha bhavati, being able to go beyond that, okay? Kim acharaha, how is his conduct? Katancha, in what way, how? Etan trin gunan, these three gunas, ativartate, he is able to transcend it. Those are three questions. Arjuna uvacha kair lingai strin gunan etan atito bhavati prabho kim achara katam chaitan strin gunan ativartate. Bhagavan replies. Very, very beautiful reply. How to do that? Bhagavan said, my dear Pandu, son of Pandu, transcending the illumining mind from the sattva guna, the entanglements from the rajasic guna, and the tendency, and the confusion from the tamasic tendency, he neither dislikes what he gets, nor desires what he loses. Bhagavan started describing the qualities, the lakshanangal, the lingam as he calls it, a person who's transcending, right? And how do you transcend it? Bhagavan is going to answer that. That's a beautiful, beautiful, very powerful, simple teaching from Bhagavan that's coming. Now he is describing the qualities of a person who has transcended. Sri Bhagavan uvacha prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava na dveshti sampravrittani na nivrittani kankshati. Sri Bhagavan uvacha prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava na dveshti sampravrittani na nivrittani kankshati. Sri Bhagavan uvacha prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava na dveshti sampravrittani na nivrittani kankshati. Padangal are Sri Bhagavan uvacha prakasam cha pravrittim cha moham eva cha pandava na dveshti sam pravrittani na nivrittani kankshati. Bhagavan said, prakasam. Prakasam means immediately light, illumination. What is the illumination? Not the one that comes from a light or a flame. It is an internal illumination that comes from the mind focused on Bhagavan. Things become very clear. Right now, everything is dark and confused, right? So that's prakasam. That is, how does it come? The sattvic tendency, sattvic guna that has been gifted to us. All the gunas are gifts from Bhagavan. Everything is Bhagavan's prasadam. There is nothing that is wasted. There is nothing that is devoid of a purpose. Okay? Everything is either a trap or a tool, depending on how we use it. And sattvic tendency, the gift is, it promotes, it encourages, it inspires our mind to do dhanam on Bhagavan, to hear about him. So that illumination of the mind, prakasam, that comes from the sattvic tendency. Cha means and. Pravrittim cha. Pravrittim, as we saw earlier. Pravrittim is the one that keeps on generating. Actions are being generated. One action generates another. There's no end to it. Okay? That comes from rajasic tendency. Moham eva cha. Moham is delusion, confusion, lack of absolute clarity, right? So that comes from tamasic tendency. So Pandava, so prakasam cha, pravritim cha, moham eva cha. So all these three tendencies and the results of these three tendencies, going beyond that, what does he do? Some pravrittani, whatever that happens, because things continue to happen, whether you like it or not. Just because you like happiness does not mean happiness is going to come to you. Just because you don't like misery does not mean that misery is not going to stop coming to you. Things happen, right? So, sampravrittani, whatever, the word some is very important. Happens with some denotes done by Bhagavan. With Bhagavan's grace, whatever happens, nagveshti. He has no dislike, whatever happens. Okay? Not only that, nivrittani, whatever does not happen. Okay, na kankshati, he does not desire. So, whatever happens, he has no dislike towards it. And whatever does not happen, he has no desire that they should happen. That's the first sign of transcending the three gunas. Sri Bhagavan uvacha prakasam cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava nadveshti sampravrittani nivrittani kankshati. Slokam number 23. Now, he is called Gunatita. 23 and 24, we'll take it together, because Bhagavan is describing the qualities of the person who's transcended the tendencies, the gunas, Gunatita. He is called Gunatita when he is unconcerned with the play of the three gunas. He is not bothered. I just witness them. Oh, okay, this is tamasic guna. Okay, this is rajasic guna. Okay, and looks for Bhagavan playing as a tamasic gunam or a rajasic gunam. When he is unconcerned with the play of the three gunas and is not disturbed by them, and he is unshakably established in the experience that it is only the three gunas that do all the actions. Okay, don't get upset with anyone. It's the gunas that is making it happen. Now he is also established with his inner self and considers pleasure and pain, likes and dislikes, praise and derision, fame and infamy, friends and enemies, earth, stone and gold to be the same. He has, with determination and courage, given up the desire for results from actions. Okay. Now, the question is, a stone or a gold or a pleasure or a pain or a sand, these things do not appear different to him because he sees only Bhagavan. He looks for Bhagavan everywhere and he sees him. It's an experience. So we should never get confused when we get this kind of teaching from Lord. that he's asking us to overcome the differences of these various appearances. You don't overcome them. They don't appear different. They appear the same. That's the teaching. So slokam number 23 and 24. I'll go through 23 first. Udasenavat asino gunavyo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yo avatishtati nengte. Udasenavat asino gunavyo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yo vatishtati nengte. Udasenavat asino gunavyo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yo vatishtati nengte. Padangal are udasenavat asinaha. One second, hold on. Udasenavat asinaha gunaihi yaha na vichalyate guna vartanta iti eva yaha avatishtati na ingte. Udasenavat asinaha gunaihi yaha na vichalyate guna vartanta iti eva yaha avatishtati na ingte. Meaning of slokam number 23 by Padangal are yaha who udasenavate. Udasenavate does not mean indifferent. No, Bhagavan is never indifferent. He is always caring for us. Okay? But when you are very loving, extremely loving, love cares for everyone. But it's udasenavate, not indifferent, but unconcerned. Okay, unconcerned, untouched by it, because things happen. Okay? Udasenavate asinaha. Asinaha literally means seated. But basically with that attitude and experience, gunaihi, by the way, the three gunas, na vichalyate, is not shaken up by the three gunas, and because he's unconcerned. Okay? And then he also says, guna eva, it's only the gunangas, only the three tendencies, vartante iti. Vartante means they do the work. The work that's allotted to them. Tamasik gunam has got a work allotted to it. So that's what it will do. So he enjoys it. Oh, I see. Okay, good. So all these three gunas are doing their work that's been allotted to them. With this attitude, mindset and experience, eventually, avatishtati is firmly established in that experience. Yaha whoever does this, na inte, having established himself as a witness and enjoyer of the play of the three gunas, na inte, he's not unsteady, he's not shook up. Udasenavat asino gunaryo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yogatishtati nengte. Slokam number 24. I've already given you the meaning. Let us go through the slokam and the padangal. Sama dukkha sukha svastaha sama loshthasma kanchana tulya priya priyo dhiraha tulya nindatma samstutihi. Sama dukkha sukha svastaha sama loshthasma kanchana tulya priya priyo dhiraha tulya nindatma samstutihi. Sama dukkha padangal. Sama dukkha sukha svastaha sama loshtha asma kanchana tulya priya apriya dhiraha tulya nindatma samstutihi. Bhagavan is continuing. The yaha is continuing from the previous slokam. Sama dukkha sukha, who is in the balanced mindset towards pleasure and pain. Svastaha, established in self, that means desirous of and with Shraddha taking efforts to embrace the indweller, looking for Bhagavan everywhere. Okay? With a simple question, where are you? Where are you? Sama, Loshta, Asma, Kanchanaha. Sama means one, right? And Loshta means basically sand. It's a lump of clay, sand. And Asma means stone. And Kanchanaha means gold. Okay, he's not bothered whether it is a speck of sand or gold. Absolutely no difference to him. And how is it possible? You might think. Just imagine what a newborn or a small child does. 1-year-old child does. You give him your gold ring, or you give him a piece of stone. Absolutely no difference to him. He plays with both with equal, right? So it's like that. And Tulya, Priya, Apriya. Priya means praise, something that we all, or Priya means some things that the likable things, the pleasant things that happen. Apriya, the unpleasant things that happen. Tulya actually means it's negligible, it's insignificant. What does it simply mean? It means, again, he really has no differentiation, whether it is pleasing or unpleasing, pleasant or unpleasant, it's the same to this person who's a Gunathita. That's one of the qualities he has got. Dhiraha. Dhiraha is very important. Dhiraha means, remember, like we talked earlier in the Gayatri Mantram, the main thing is always looking for to say, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, strengthen my buddhi is what it says. And strengthening means it's sharpening my discriminating ability to look for, to seek the lotus feet of the Bhagavan all the time. Dhiraha, that's not been courage. It is a very strong buddhi that's always directing the mind. The buddhi is so powerful, our mind obeys the buddhi very easily, and we think of Bhagavan all the time. Dhiraha. Tulya Nindatma Samstutihi. Samstutihi means all big praise that we get. You've done such great thing and all this. We all like to hear that. That is ego. At the same time, Nindatma means somebody deride us. Somebody speak to us derogatorily. And whether humiliation takes place, doesn't matter. That both are Tulya, insignificant. He looks at both exactly the same way. And with that, we will conclude today. And Bhagavan continues the qualities of Gunathita in one more slokam that we will take up with His grace tomorrow. Okay. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.